What's going on, y'all? This next video right here, this is from TikTok. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Let's check it out.
Women are always complaining about how horrible men are, but you're always pregnant. You're sleeping with these horrible men. You're raising these horrible men. You're having babies with these horrible men. If I was a man, I wouldn't think I was horrible. I would think I am the shit. This woman is putting her life on the line to give birth to my offspring, and I'm
Exactly. It's a lot of women who do this. These same women who you see every day that come online and complain about men that can't stop sleeping with them. The same men who they hate, the same men who they say are cheaters, the same men that they say are losers, those are the guys that they give sex to. Those are the guys that they give their time to. Those are the times that they spend moments with. The good guys, the guys who are willing to treat them the way that they claim that they want to be treated, those are the guys they never talk to. Those are the guys that they always abandon. Those are the guys that they make fun of. So she's absolutely right when she says that women who be complaining about men, well, guess what? You're empowering those same men who you complain about. Because as men, we know this, whether you're white, whether you're black, whether you're Asian, whether you're Hispanic, whatever. You see the women in your community, they have sex and have babies with these guys who they say that they don't like. They do it over and over and over again. It's a never-ending cycle. And they approach the good men with these complaints as if we should fix them. Or they come to you towards the end of, once they've had a bunch of children and maybe they're in some type of debt and they're struggling, then they want to come to the good man and say, save me. Or they should say, you should be able to take on all of these responsibilities now. Well, it's like, well, I did everything I was supposed to do. When I wanted you and you didn't want me, I was working to get to my goal. You said I was lame. You said I was boring. And now that I've accomplished my goal and you see these things that I have or what I'm doing now you want to be a part of my life. And I still have to conform and be what you want me to be. No, at this point, you should be what I want you to be if you want to be a part of my life. But this is the way that a lot of women think. They think that they can control the situation as much as possible whenever they can. Even though they've made mistakes or they've done things incorrectly, they feel as if they always have the power. And this is the mistake that they constantly make, as if they always have the power.
horrible. You guys want men to be accountable, but you are not disciplined enough to say no. And a lot of you will say, oh, well, the baby is because I wanted a baby. So you mean to tell me you are that selfish that you wanted to bring a child into this world knowing that he would not have the proper guidance of a man?
Which is another lie. They always say, I wanted to have a baby. No, you didn't. You didn't want to have that baby. You didn't want to have that baby. You was having unprotected sex with the man that you really like. He was, see, this is the thing that they don't admit to. These guys who they call, losers, or these guys who don't have jobs, they don't have careers. We always hear the jokes and people making fun of it, but those guys had the best sex to them. You've heard the women who say, the guy who gave me the best sex was the dude who was living with his homeboy and sleeping on the air mattress. They always say stuff like that. Because those guys are the guys that they really desire sexually. And the guys that they don't desire sexually, those are the boring guys who could really do something for them, but they end up instead getting knocked up and getting pregnant by these bum-ass dudes. So they run around after having sex and kids with these bum-ass dudes, saying that every dude is a bum-ass dude, which is not correct. Which is just them spewing their hatred and their madness on the rest of men. We see it all the time. She's just pointing out the fact because she's a woman, and I'm sure she knows or has seen some of her friends act this same way or talk this same way. It's not nothing new. This is just what they do. This is how women operate. And as you get older as a man, you realize this is how women operate, and you take it for what it is. This is why you have guys who are checking out of the dating scene, or guys who are just treating women like pieces of meat, because they know she doesn't really care about me. So yeah, I can treat her like a piece of meat if I want to. Because I know that she don't care about me. I know that she only cares about my wallet. I know that she only cares about what I can do for her. There's no genuine love for me here.
A man. Oh, my husband is so horrible. So you mean you were that desperate that you chose to marry a man who didn't fit all of your standards, or he didn't even lead himself nowhere, and you expected him to lead your family somewhere? Who is the horrible one?
It's the delusion. These women are delusional. Why you think guys use that word so much, or you hear that on these different podcasts? These women are delusional because they are. They're saying things that it's like those are obvious. So what does that say about you? What does it say about you as a woman if you're saying that this guy is this way, but you had kids with him, you had a family with him, you tried to pursue a life with him, and it didn't work out? That's your fault. That's what you created. So once again, when they try to come back to these nerds and have a great life or a soft life, those men should reject these type of women. The women who she's talking about. Those guys should reject. If you're a good man and you know that you're a good man and you know that you're a provider and you know that you're willing to love a woman and take care of her properly, when you run across certain women, you have to have more discernment to realize that's why you have to actually have gone through some things just so you can know what you're looking for. You can spot it out. Because I've had these same experiences with women where it's like, no, I can tell the only reason why you're trying to talk to me is because you have kids now, you're looking for a savior, you want somebody to pick up the pieces. That's not going to happen. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Now, look, we can have a good time, but that's about it. You can accept that or not. If you don't want to accept it, then just move on. Just move on. But I'm not gonna, act like I'm gonna pursue a relationship with you after you've created all of these problems in your life and now you want me to fix it. That's just not gonna happen.
If every woman decided they are not going to give a man a child unless she is married, don't you know that men would marry us? Oh, some of us don't care about marriage. Well, that's the problem. We started caring about our sexual desires more than our discipline, more than our legacy, more than our children's futures.
Exactly. This feminist movement has ruined so many women. Y'all caring about, I can sleep or do whatever I want to do. I can have I can be a hoe for a summer or two. I can get it out of my system. I'm in my hoe phase. That's what they say. I'm in my hoe phase. But they act as if that is, something that just goes away. Your hoe phase. No, your hoe phase to men doesn't just go away. They get mad about the double standards between men and women, but, that's life. That's how it is. There's double standards for men and women. There's double standards for black people and white people. There's double standards for all types of things. You can't keep using the excuse, well, they do it, why can't I do it? It doesn't work like that. That's just not how things work. I'm sorry if people feel that way, but that's not the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is just this. There's a double standard. Men, we can sleep with a lot of women and then realize, I want to settle down with a woman and be a husband and have a family, and we can do that and things would just be absolved, honestly. But women, you can't go out and have a whole phase and then decide, I want to have a family. I want to have a husband. We're going to look at you differently. We're going to look at you like, well, you're not faithful. You won't be faithful to me because you've slept with this amount of men and you've had all of these different types of experiences that you didn't get to experience with me. So I know I'm not going to be able to satisfy you. That's why you see so many porn stars, these women who are now, trying to get into relationships, and it's hard for them to find relationships because they don't know if these men are just looking at them like they're just a piece of meat. But most of these guys are. Most of them know, like, oh yeah, I remember her from a porno video. I just want to hit it and quit it. And it's hard for them to figure that out. because women are more emotional than men are when it comes to relationships. So those types of things tend to hurt them when they try to be in relationships, because once they're in a relationship, they're emotional and they want to know if you really, have respect for them. And if they sense that you don't really have respect for them and they're really trying to have a relationship, it just doesn't work. Same thing with men. We want to know that you actually desire us before I pay your bills or be with you or give you children. If I know that you actually desire me as a man, then it's easier for me to do that for you. And I know that you respect me. It's easier for me to do that for you. But if I don't think that you respect me or you feel anything for me, that's going to be a turnoff. I'm going to reject it.
And we wonder why men do anything, because we allow it. Punani is power, ladies. Everyone's upset about abortion laws, but I would like to see the government drastically penalize men for abuse and infidelity while married. Let's put some value on our vagina again.
They don't want to put no value on their vagina. They don't want to put no value on it. They only want to put value on it when it's time to settle down. Okay, I'm done with the whole phase. I'm done with sleeping with a lot of men. I'm done with having hot girl summers. Now my vagina is valuable. No, ma'am, your vagina is used and abused. It's not worth anything now. Just take it to the pawn shop and see what they'll give you for it. Because you ain't finna take it nowhere legitimate and sell it. It's not worth anything at this point. It's not new anymore. It's not fresh out the box. These women, they crazy. They're crazy. So, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about her comments in the comment section of this video. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. And as always, I catch y'all on the next video. Peace.